Hi guys, my name is Grace and this is another pick a card reading. I have a message. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you found this video now, I have a message for the people that are watching this video. If you find this video, I just want to remind you that you're all part of this cosmic consciousness, and what you seek is seeking you. I got, before I started this reading, it's 22:33 where I am, so it's a number. For me, that number also is 55 because 2 plus 3. So for me, intuitively, what I got is that whatever that is that you're thinking of, go for it. Like, it's like a go number for me. Like, changes are happening. It also means movement and meeting universe halfway. So taking action. And going with the flow, the changes that is happening in your life. Following your intuition. When I also searched this number, it's an angel number 2233. It's a number of faith and trust in yourself, your personal attributes, and your spiritual abilities and life path. Any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be worth your while, and you are encouraged to step in the direction you desire with confidence and optimism, trusting fully that you will find success and fulfillment. So here we are. Let's get on with the reading. So this will be card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, card number 4, card number 5, card number 6. Okay? So, right. Start with card number 1. So, right. Strength, your strengths. Bring it into form. So, I feel like for the people who picked this, card number 1, what I got from this is, leaving your mark. Your strength is leaving your mark in this world and following your heart. I'm also hearing going through the light. Your strength is, I'm also getting from this card about authenticity, but at the same time, I feel like you were not always comfortable with being just yourself, being authentic. That's what I'm getting. But I feel like if you found yourself and you're becoming, or you became more authentic in your life, if you haven't found it, I feel like you will soon find it. But I feel like for like 60% of the people, they are, and they're more confident now, and they're more authentic in their life. So that's like making you move towards your true soul's purpose and leaving your mark in this world, and bringing into form your ideas and your inspiration, and you're being supported by your guides. So that's your strength. Your strength is I'm also getting like with the bones here, like breaking bones, but I'm also getting whatever has happened to you has made you stronger, and use it for your power. That's like your strength. That's what made you stronger right now. Your authenticity and what I'm getting is that your authenticity and your transparency, people see through you and it's like you're reflecting their authentic selves towards them. So you either trigger people because of that, or you inspire them. It depends on the person, whether they're where they are on their journey, whether they're still awakening or they're unawakened. Yeah, so I feel like this strength also triggers people a lot. This remind me of like following like footprints, and like God, and like following. So I feel like that's following God, following divine purpose, but following divine, trusting yourself. In trusting yourself, you trust the universe. No, yeah. So yeah, the message here is keep following your path, because it will lead you to where you most need to be. That's really what I'm getting with your strengths. What your fears are is the Two of Cups. You have like these scars from the past. You have like maybe anxiety. You're uncomfortable with connecting with another person and being more intimate and open with another person, whether it's romantic or whether it's just other people in your life. So that's where I got like, yes, definitely. What I'm getting right now is that your strength is this authenticity, like being open, but at the same time, that's your fear, and that's like a common thing. Our strengths are our fears at the same time, and don't let this fear move you away from this I can't get the card, from this life purpose that you're meant to go to. Keep moving forward. Seeing 744. So for me, that could probably a sign for you. That's like an 11 to me too. And yeah, keep moving towards where you're feeling guided to. And I'm also getting like this, you're like blossoming. You might have like shared or gave too much in the past to the wrong people, because you're not really, it was probably really meant to happen for you to learn from that, or you weren't really following your intuition before and following, you weren't really trusting yourself and your instincts. So yeah, you probably shared your cup of love with people that are not deserving of it, and that has made you fearful of connecting with another person. But this and opening up. But the guidance here is, at the same time, that's your strength, and you being authentic and following your truth. That's your strength. That's your strongest point. That's how you're gonna be able. It's like also I'm getting. That's how people will follow you. You're like a leader. You're like leading the by you setting as an example. So that's what I'm getting for the people who pick card number 1. I hope you resonated with that. Yeah. Number 2. Let's see. Oh, I like this card. I liked every single one of them, but I really got goosebumps with this. So, what's your strength? We have here softly, softly, the tender touch. Your strength is turning pain into power. You've gone through a lot, but it has sort of like made you, it has meant to happen because it has triggered you into this awakening. I'm not sure if you're realizing that now. You probably are. Your like your gentleness and like this softness, you're very sensitive. Your sensitivity, you might have seen it as a weakness before, but the thing is, your sensitivity is your power. Whatever pain you have gone through whatever pain you have gone through before, transmuting that into power and using that as an inspiration to move forward in life, that's your strength. So much compassion and so much kindness. Also, that's your strength. Don't ever see it as a weakness ever again. You're like with the lotus growing from the mud. You became like this really beautiful being that you are now. Whatever has happened in the past for a reason, and that's for you to reawaken yourself, and that's for you to connect with your true essence and your true power. So, yeah. What I'm also getting is that even though you might have been hurt in the past, you might experience pain, people betrayed you, deceived you, whatever has happened, continue to breathe, speak the words of like truth and kindness. That's what I'm getting. What's your fears? The Fool. Your fear is that you fear going into the unknown. And usually when people fear going to the unknown, I feel like most of us do have a fear of that. That's a really common one. Because life is about going through the unknown anyway. When you have a fear of the unknown, but I feel like that's really a really key thing for you. So that's why this card is here. The fear of going through the unknown, you want to take control of everything. That might have manifested to trying to control everything. But obviously, shit happens still, and surprises happen still. So something unexpected happens. It's like when you look at it in this way, like when you planned everything and then God laughs. That's when something unexpected happens, and you feel like you got everything, you got your shit together, but then something happens. That's how life is. But whatever has happened, it has made you transform. So into this person, whatever, if, even it was something unpleasant, you know, because trying to be in control with living in a state of control is living in this fear mode, and it's delusional to convince yourself that you must have control. It's a way of your coping mechanism. You thought you can handle reality by taking control. But yeah, you're encouraged to look through whatever has happened positively and try to be more okay with going to the unknown. But yeah, that's the reading for the people who chose card number 2. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for watching. Now for card number 3. What's your strength? Every journey starts with a single step. I'm getting like this, really like you're a leader and business, entrepreneurial. You're really good at, you probably will make will be really good with as an entrepreneur. So maybe having your own business, if you're considering that, go for it. Being a leader, I'm also getting with this, your strength is that you starting something new. You're really good at starting something new. You're really good with just trying things out and just starting. But that could be, that might be your strength, but being consistent and committing to whatever you started, that's probably where you lack. But with starting with anything new, I don't think it bothers you that much. Some people, they fear to start things. It takes a long time for them to start something new, but for you, you're like, let's just try this out, and you just go for it. But that's your strength, like, you're very, very bossy. Yeah, I'm also getting open this suitcase up and plan. Plan so that you can transform. Whatever you're getting is divinely guided message, so trust whatever messages you're getting, through whichever way you're getting it, through signs, through through dreams even, and you're always guided along the way, whatever path you choose. It doesn't matter the path you choose. It matters that you start and use your strength, because you're really good at that, starting things, beginning new things. King of Wands, really leadership role. As much as you are a really good leader, I know this reading will gonna turn out this way. As much as you're really good as a leader, you're because for me this is a leader. This is a very charismatic. You attract people. People want to follow you. You have this like light within you that is attractive, and people want to follow, and people want you to be a leader. You could also be a perfectionist too. And where am I going with this? Yeah, leader. Your fear, you fear being a leader. So your strength is your fear in a way, because you fear taking the lead. Whenever you start something, I feel like this is more like personal for you. Like you start something, you don't mind starting something when it's just something like for yourself. But taking a lead and starting something and leading people, that's when you have the fears. But it could be related to your path, like leading people. I feel like that's related to your spiritual path, soul's purpose, those things. I'm also getting like, take off the cloak. What does the cloak represent to you? Take off that heavy burden. Take that shed that skin. I feel like you probably are a person that also is trying to fit in with the crowd. But the thing is, you are meant to lead. You're not meant to follow. Like, following society, and so yeah, that's the reading for you. Let's see for the people who will pick card number 4. That's your strength. Your strength is connecting with people, consciously connecting with people, and your strength is your creativity and your heart, your passion. Whatever you've experienced, that's where you're getting your creativity from. Especially those experiences that are not unpleasant. At the same time, I'm also getting that your creativity, inspiration, you get your inspiration from. So that's your strength. You're very creative. You're passionate, and you can easily connect with people, whether you're aware of it or not, whether you're comfortable about it or not. That's your strength. People feel connected to you. People feel drawn to you even. And you get your creative inspiration through the darkness. For some of you, you get your creative inspiration. You might have used art as whatever form of art that is, as a way of coping mechanism, as a way of, I'm also getting a facade. You probably were shy with connecting with people too, but you can't really avoid people because they're consciously they're just drawn to you. And whatever this is, it will lead to abundance and manifesting. I'm also getting you can manifest. You probably have not, for some of you, for most of you even, you probably have not found how to use your power and your creativity to be able to manifest finances. But you're meant to manifest like finances really in this lifetime, to make it big. Was what I'm getting. So what inspires you? That's the question. That's only the question that you need to answer. That's how you're going to be able to tap into this strength that you have. What's your fear? 8 of Cups. So the thing is, your conscious connections, you're connecting with people, that's creativity, that's your power. Manifesting ability, that's your power. But the thing is, your fear is letting go of the things and people that doesn't serve you. So you can't go through this cycle. What happens is, when you tap into this fear, you just cycling out, like repeating patterns all over again and again in your life. So what happens with that, if you're not letting go, if you're not surrendering, whatever this abundance that's available for you, it blocks that. So let go of the things that doesn't serve you, so that this abundance that's available for you can come into your life. Use whatever has happened in the past as your creative inspiration. Use your fears even as your strength. Yeah. Because you hold on to memories. Very nostalgic. Those memories, you can turn them into art. You don't even have to be connected with that person anymore. But you're like, you could have, people go, I'm getting goosebumps while I'm saying this. People have turned their pain and their whatever experience they've gone through, people that they cannot let go, they've turned that into songs, like some songwriting, and they made it big. They were successful because of that. So yeah, that's your fear and that's your strength. Thank you for watching. That's for people number 4. Now for people number 5. What's your strength? Focus on the light. Well, for the people that chose number 5, you're someone that's have this like positivity, always sees the good in others, always sees, even though those people might have hurt you, you always see the good in them. So that could be unhealthy sometimes. At the same time, you are someone that is just, you always see the good in everything, whether it's an unpleasant situation. So that's your strength. You hold this light. You are here to light up the world, to light up other people. When it's like when everyone in your social media are posting and negativity and toxicity and toxic things and complaining about life, you're like this one person who posts about how like good morning like you're the positive and still happy, and you're like being the light with other people, for other people. Yeah. So yeah, use that strength to light up the world. You always see the light. You're always focusing on the light. So let's see your fears, right? Queen of Cups. So I'm getting your fears are, your fear is you're uncomfortable with those unpleasant emotions such as sadness. You're uncomfortable with sadness and feeling sad. You don't know how to experience sadness. But the thing is, to be able to have a balance, to be able to feel more balanced, to be able to transform, you should be able to feel every single emotion, even fear, sadness, anger, all of those emotions, and be okay with it and just let it flow and release. The thing is, you might be escapist, like whenever you feel sadness, you like turn away from it, or like you don't want to even focus on it or see it, but it teaches you something. Those sad you're uncomfortable with your own sadness. I mean, all people, even the most positive, high vibration ones, get sad sometimes, and that's just telling them, that's like, just take it as a sign that something in your life is not like you're heading on the wrong way in your life. That's just a sign, because you're feeling low vibrational and sad about something. Being able with balancing your this happy feelings, feeling happy, with balancing with the sadness, and just feel it and release it. Because the thing is, if you don't, it will just you keep putting it under the rug, and you're just focusing on the positive things all the time. I mean, that's good, but it's like, if you're not facing your sadness and those things, your darkness, even one day you will just burst out crying or something, and that could be your trait too. So yeah, face your fears, be more in touch with your emotions, balance your emotions, every single emotion, sadness, all of those. All of those. I don't want to mention them all again. But yeah, that's the message for the people who picked card number 5. So for the people who picked card number 6, this is a message for you. Oh, there's 2. Okay. What's your strength? Going beyond normal. So these people are the rebels. You are a rebel. You have this like visions and these ideas, and you are someone, your strength is doing something new and having this like strangest idea that no one have ever, or only a few, or no one have ever think of. That's your strength. So yeah, I cannot get the right term with that, but that's what you are. Only if you will speak about these ideas, because you hold the key here. And there's something to do with timing too. I feel like you were like thinking so much about the details. Like, is this even real? Like, you're talking about, you're being logical about it, about your strangest ideas and visions. Like, how do I gonna make this work? You're so focused on those things. Of course, it doesn't there's no proof that it could work because no one has ever tried it before. And that's where you come. And like it's like you have like this scientist thinking most discoveries are because of like having this like strangest ideas, and that's how reform happens. I feel like you're good with that. That's your strength. Reformations, if that makes sense. Like yeah. People might think that you're strange, and the ideas that you have is strange, but that's your strength. You're like someone that is not okay with just following the status quo. You always have you're like someone that have the most unique things, the most unique. You're not satisfied with just normal things, like the most unique hairstyle, not following the trends, but that could manifest like that. Some of you are like that, but it could also be that you will look normal, but deep inside within you, your thinking is not normal, not in a negative way, but yeah. It's a very positive one. It's your strength. I mean, all right. You could also be spiritual, and in this world at the moment, it's not considered as like the normals. But the thing is, that's your strength. You should do it anyway, because that's what will make you happy. Ace of Pentacles is your fear. Putting these ideas into something that is tangible. Starting your ideas in the material world, in the physical world, because it's just ideas. And it won't, if you're not taking action on these ideas that you have, it will just be ideas. Yeah, whatever these ideas, it will lead you to financial prosperity too. That's what I'm getting. Autumn again. I always get autumn in the cards, something about autumn. But yeah, putting those ideas into action, into the physical, taking action on them and committing on them, that's where your fears are. Because you fear also that they are not tangible, something that's tangible. Too wishy-washy. What else? Six of Swords is your fears. You fear that you will come across people that will, like, the path ahead will be hard and turbulent, and you will come across, you have so much worries that's preventing you to really use your strength and like have this vision and put this vision forward into your life. But the thing is, of course, you will come across people that will contradict you, because it's not the normal things that the way they're used to. When you say something that is not it's like as simple as saying ideas that triggers other people that are not the people that are that the way that they've used to. Like, for example, it's as simple as like posting a quote in like your social media account that will trigger a lot of people, but it's like the truth. if that makes sense, if that resonates with you. You're an innovator. That's what I'm hearing too. You challenge people's thinking. You fear butting heads with people. But the thing is, at the same time, those worries that you have you ever thought how much things you have worried about that did not came true and did not happen? And the more you focus on those worrying things, the more it happens. You manifest those things in your life. So seek help from your guides and your angels, God, divine, whatever you believe to, on these fears, to overcome whatever these fears that you have. You will come across people that will not like your ideas, and that's normal. Some people will like it, some people will not. And even if you have to stand alone, you have to do it. Because I feel like that's part of your purpose, to manifest it in the physical. So that's for the people who pick card number 6. I hope you all enjoyed this reading that I have for you. And thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you all love and light.